Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back on Resident Evil. In the last episode we got 2 out of the 4 death masks that we need, and I strategically avoided a couple of rooms, which I'm now going to show you why in this video. So let's see what we've got on us. We don't need our ring ribbons. So also I'm just wondering if anyone's actually interested in playing this game. If they'd be interested in me doing like a tips video or something like that to sort of like explain the mechanics, give you some advice on how to go about things. Obviously not like a guide, but rather some tips and tricks. So, because I mean, a good example of that for is playing as Chris is actually I'd recommend playing as Chris for your first time on this game as opposed to Jill. But if you guys want to know why things like that is, just let me know in the comments if you want to make that kind of video. It'd be interesting to branch out into different kind of formats. Also, look forward to a Resident Evil 7 video on the channel Dead Echo Plays. When that video is out, I'll leave links to it in the most recent video I do, or I might edit into this one. A friend of mine has agreed to play that game, even though he's terrified of it. So it's a birthday present, so hopefully he enjoys it. Did I bring the chemicals with me? I did. And Forrest is still running around here because he's an asshole. Okay, so you might remember that in this room I avoided specific things. So for example, I ran past this room quite a lot and never went in it. I'll go in it now. There's no, I mean, as Chris it's kind of mandatory, but for Jill you can skip it. Got a guy on the floor, someone's making noise in there. Let's see what we got. Keeper's Diary. May 9th, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott and Elias? Elias? Elias. I don't know how to pronounce that. From security. And Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating. Scumbag. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. At around 5 AM, Scott woke me up, scared the shit out of me too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on, said there'd been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, even on holiday. I've been wearing the damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. The goddamn dogs have been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed them today. Screw 'em. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. I ended up dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realized some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them for the last 3 days. If anyone finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. Rumors going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? Fever gone but itchy. Today hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy itchy Scott came ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. Itchy. Tasty. Oh. So I imagine this is to incentivize that they were infected and started becoming a zombie. But can I just say it's really impressive that he managed to correctly punctuate with capital letters and a full stop. Just those last 2 sentences. I mean, I thought the brain was the first thing to go, but it goes to show what you know and what you don't know. Anyway, shotgun for the worst kept surprise ever. No one was ever jump scared by that. Delightful. Oh! I am so glad I've got that on video. Like, one shot, one handgun bullet took his head clean off. I mean, Jill's handgun in Resident Evil 5's Mercenaries mode does that consistently, but on here that is completely unheard of. Well, we got really lucky there. Alright then. Okay then. You can probably see there's some zombos trying to get in. This is another one of those high traffic hallways. Okay, so you can see Jill starts pointing at something in the room, and that's because there's this weird tentacle plant looking thing here. There's also a shelf full of herbs. This is where this comes in handy. Herbicide. Goes into the tank of water. Pump the water. You want to pump it red, and that will kill the plant. If you pump it green while the herbicide is in there, you will destroy all of the green herbs, and we don't want to do that because green herbs are incredibly helpful, and there are 5 of them in here, so we have a nice little healing room should we need it. I will take the death mask. And this is the one without eyes. Okay. Right, we've got our handgun out, we've got some bullets. So this is a... Are you gonna bite me? Are you gonna bite me? No, you're dead. Okay, well we're gonna wait for this guy. See if this works. Okay, that did not work as planned. And ooh, I took quite a lot of damage from that. Alright, no. Oh no, he's mad. Did he go down? I think he went down that time. Yeah, he did. Okay, let's burn him up, because we don't want him coming back and ruining my day later. Don't really have enough slots to heal up, so we'll see what we've got in here. Hopefully, Forest doesn't ruin our day. Let's get rid of that. Okay, yeah. So Forest isn't here. I don't want to examine that. Yeah, he's coming downstairs now. Okay, so we had some good luck, we had some bad luck, it kind of happens. But I need to clear some space now, so... the death mask we'll put away for now, because... again, it's just taking up clutter. We'll reload. Put that away. The lighter I kinda need. Yeah, I do need the lighter, I guess. Yeah, especially where we're going. I would like to refill that, but it's going to be a bit risky to do at the moment. I do need some space though, and I would like to heal up. So we'll go and we'll go back in that room and we'll recover, and then we'll move on with what we need to do. But I do need the lighter, and I'm pretty sure of that. Hopefully we can score some headshots, otherwise we're not going to be doing so well. Okay. Yeah, so Forrest is still in here. We're going to ignore him like we normally do, because we don't really have any other option. I think I was just thinking, in that room we just passed, I actually did use all the kerosene up. But like I said, we're coming through here quite a few times in the run, so we definitely want to get rid of the zombies. That music kind of creeped me out then. But we're here for the herbs. Because Jill's not looking so hot. Here we go. I'm going to take a couple. I'm going to take these anyway. Because you can combine 3 herbs together. And that's the equivalent of a first aid spray or a green and red herb mixture. But we don't need to come back in here anymore now. But we have the herbs just because, as the run is a little unpredictable, you can be getting hurt. But on the last episode, we did a big risk when we cleared the zombie in the hallway down here. And the reason is because Forrest likes to spawn in this hallway, because he's an asshole. And had that zombie been in here, with Forrest in here as well, it would have caused us a whole host of problems. So the save room that we've just been in, we actually have to go back to in a minute. But you'll also remember there was a door I was avoiding because it sets up a timed event, and we don't want to fail this event. But we're going to go trigger it now. Failing the event's not going to do us much good at all. I'm just going to equip the shotgun just to be safe, though. You never know. So this is the door.
Richard! What happened? You're wounded.
This whole place is a killing zone. There are monsters.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
Okay, so this is the town event. We need to go and get serum for Richard. Right. This is where we can take the shotgun off. Right, the map will automatically load here and show you the save room where we need to go. And I am taking you the fastest way there that I know. I don't actually know how much in-game time it gives you, but it has to accommodate for you. You know, not knowing how to stair skate. Well, I don't actually have my timer setting, so I'm going to have to try and wing it and see how much we can get done in this video. I want to try and speed up. I want to get all the death masks in this game if I can. Yeah, see, Forrest has spawned in here again. I mean, it's very subtle, you can all hear it, but if you hear the jingling of grenades, he's there. And of course, that zombie's blocking our access to a door I want later. Come to think of it, I could probably have done this without killing that zombie. No, but why would I want to? See, Richard's in here again. It's a good job he always starts at the top of the stairs, because Richard Forrest. I wouldn't recommend saving it during this run. Like, save it beforehand and try and practice the run as you can. Yes, I will take the serum. the serum actually uses is a bit of a countermeasure as well. So this is one of the only times you can carry the serum. It cures poison. You can use it on yourself should you get poisoned and Richard is no longer alive for you to give it to him. But we're going to try and save his life because, you know, that's what we're doing. Barry saved ours, we saved Richard. You know, someone hopefully will save Chris. Wherever he is. Wesker's missing too, so... Come on, Jill. Come on, Jill, run a bit faster. A man's life is in danger. Oh, I can't stair skate. Definitely practice that if you want to speedrun the game, though. Right, hopefully we made it in time. I'm pretty sure we did. Well, it's going to be an interesting one if we didn't. Yeah, he's alive.
Here, Richard. I'm gonna give you a shot. Hang in there.
Jill, here's my radio. Take it. I'm... Does it ever not hurt? I'm okay. The others...
Yeah, we probably should leave him alone for now. Okay. Right, now we can move on. Richard's alive, and that's the main thing. Okay, come here, you piece of shit. They never, ever goes out my way. So I'm a little worried about this room, to be honest. This is why we need the... This is why we needed the lighter. Okay, we'll combine that because we do need the space. Shelves aligned with wine glasses. Is there a document on here? I can't remember. Right, so what we need from this room is behind here. The problem is Forrest might be behind here. And he is! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it would be him. Are you gonna come round? Okay, right. We need to be quick. We need to be quick. We're gonna take some damage. We're just gonna take some damage. I'm just taking a minute. Yep. There we go. Get past, get past, get past. Get out, Jill. Get out. Oh, he's such a dick. Yeah, so if you're playing on a normal run, that won't happen. There'll just be a regular zombie out there, which is far more preferable. So we can't go through that big creepy door there. Alright, we'll use that for now. We'll leave them in there because we're going to have to come back through. Yeah, so once we actually leave the mansion for the first time, because we will have to come back later, during the second part of the mansion, Forrest will no longer be running around, which is honestly just amazing. However, the mansion will be filled with much nastier creatures than what's there now. So that's the trade-off, really. But to be honest, I'd take nastier creatures that can kill me in one shot to, you know, some asshole that I can't actually kill. Well, ain't I silly. Alright, well, we're doing a double run. Shouldn't have picked up that handgun ammo. Yeah, and Forrest is in here as well. What a tool. Thankfully, a room without enemies. Did I push this already? No? Okay. Maybe I've not been in here yet. I will take the musical score. It's titled Moonlight Sonata, which is basically Resident Evil's favorite song. This is another difference from Jill's campaign to Chris's campaign, is that Jill can play the piano, but Chris can't. So we're not going to go in there yet because I need another item. So yes, Jill can carry more stuff. Jill has a grenade launcher. Jill can pick locks, and Jill can play the piano. And later on, there's actually an opportunity to create a chemical that only Jill can do, and Chris can't do. I mean, you might be wondering at this point, why would I ever play as Chris? I mean, it's almost like, I mean, you play as the girl, her campaign's easier, but only because she's better at things. I mean, it's like a paradox, isn't it? No, there's merit to playing Chris's campaign, and like I said at the beginning of the video, you should play it first if it's your first time playing through this game. I can't remember what this is. Is this a note? Yeah, Trevor's diary. 11 days passed since arriving on this estate. How did I end up like this? A guy in a lab coat brought me a meager plate of food and said, "Sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons." That's when it hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only two people that know the secret of this mansion, Sir Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Sir Spencer will be the only person that knows the secret. But for what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family. I hope they're all right. I've decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray you are safe. How could I be so careless? I lost my favourite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. Now it's going to be that much harder to escape this dark place. November 13th, the date when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalised just 3 days before that. Jessica and Lisa said they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory is coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remember the men in lab coats said something like, "Most likely your family is already." I pray for their safety. Somehow I managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion won't be easy. I have to get past all the booby traps, tiger eyes, gold emblem. I have to try and remember, for my own sake. Yeah. Little red herring there, because tiger eye. Gold emblem's important, but tiger eyes are optional. This is why we need the emblem from the dining room. Because that lets us back out. The old switcheroo. Oh, Forrest, give it a rest. So you mean, like, really, why design your house this way? I mean, the guy's an ass. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. So we can turn the gears. If I remember right, so... Which one? Is the large one the... Oh yeah, that's it. Keep turning, turn the large gear left. I think that's right. I think it's supposed to be 6 o'clock. Yeah, it is. So you're supposed to figure out the puzzle from the picture on the wall with the two knights. Then I figured it out already, so. Okay, here we go. So. Now we have a new key. We'll make a quick run back, and then we'll see what we can... We need some inventory space, you see. This is the problem with the game. You need, like, way more pockets than it lets you have. I do apologise, this video has been me going through the same corridor over and over again, but unfortunately that's just the nature of Resident Evil. So just be grateful that when you guys do it, if you do decide to do it, you don't have to deal with Forrest jingling these crap everywhere. Okay, let's see what we got. Right, as crazy as this is, we're putting the handgun away. Right, we'll stack all that together. Shotgun and shells may be important. Light is not important. Okay, we'll go with that. So, see what we can do. Like I said, I wanted to get all the death masks in this video, so we'll try and end it on that note. Well, we've done some pretty good progress. We've read some interesting diary excerpts from George Trevor and the other guy who was gambling. So we've learnt a little bit more about the lore of the mansion and the people who were here, either like as workers or as, you know, contractors. And we got some crazy good headshots, and Forrest decided to ruin our day by, you know, hiding behind a goddamn shelf. How did he get stuck there? So now we're going back to where Richard is. And if you were paying attention earlier in the video, you'll notice he said he was bitten by a poisonous big-ass snake. And I bet you can now figure out where we're going. This is probably the part of where most people would say, fuck this, I ain't doing it anymore. He's not that scary. However, we are taking insurance. Now, hopefully, this guy hasn't got back up, because if he's a Crimson Head, he's going to be... Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down. Good boy. See, this is another thing, like, Richard was obviously... Well, he might not have been in here, actually, but this is a locked room. Oh, I hate this room. Yee.
Payback time.
So, okay, we got knocked immediately, see, and we're poisoned. So that's not good, because what we wanted to avoid is getting hit at all. So we've got our death mask. We have a couple of options now. Immediately leave. But we don't want to do that just yet. What we want to do is tie the snake around. Oh, you are mean. Okay, we're going to take a little herb just so we can go back into green. Come on. This is where alternate controls help a lot. Because it's very easy to get confused with tank controls at this part. We could leave now if we wanted to, but we don't want to do that just yet. Now, this is why. If you leave, the snake just kills Richard. Oh, dang. It's like an hors d'oeuvre. So now we kite the snake all the way back. This is why we wanted to pass, because Richard drops the assault shotgun when he's killed, which is way better than our shotgun. It does more damage and it carries more ammunition. So yeah, we are out of there now. Because we were a bit...
Am I poisoned? I need serum.
Should have brought some then. Yeah, I know where to go. Oh, that zombie's gone. Must be a Crimson Head. Well, can't think about it now. Yeah, screw you. That could have been Forrest for all I know. I didn't get a good look at him. But we're going to cure Jill up of the serum, and then we're going to end the episode there. Because, like I said, I didn't have my timer with me, so I don't actually know. This might have run on for far too long. But it has been a few days since I uploaded some content, so maybe it's a good thing. It balances itself out. So we'll heal up. We've got all the death masks, so I did achieve the goal I wanted. We've got a brand new toy in our assault shotgun. Sadly, Richard got eaten whole after we went through all that effort to get the serum for him. But his sacrifice was not in vain. Oh, fuck you, Forrest. But this is why you should burn bodies and headshot zombies, because when you're poisoned and you need to get back to the save room, the last thing you need is Crimson Heads running around after you. Okay. Do we even have space? Yeah, we have space. Will you take the serum? Yes. Use. And now we're no longer poisoned. But it does whittle your health down over time. We'll use that herb. And for next time. Take some ink ribbons out. We only have 2 left. I'm sure I have more than just 2 left. I have 4, yeah, okay. What to say? Okay, we're going to leave it there, and we'll pick up next episode as soon as I can get to the typewriter. So I think we got a lot done. Leave a like and comment down below if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Right, thank you. Bye.